The Fashion Week. The Fashion.
Yo, welcome back to the Fashion Week podcast. This is season 8, episode 66. Okay. Now, if you don't already know, this is the podcast where we talk about how and why fashion makes us weak in our knees.
Sometimes, yep.
Yes, and it's the world's #1 fashion pod.
According to my mum lah, sometimes.
Yeah. By the way, how's your mom?
I just saw her today actually. Thanks for asking.
Oh, right.
She asked about you. She's like, who's that guy? What's his name again? Fucker forgot already, wey. You?
How's Auntie Juliet? Auntie Juliet, if you're watching this or listening to this, yeah, hi. It's been a while. Okay, so without wasting any more time, today we have a special guest.
Special someone?
Now, we haven't had a stand-up comedian in a while.
In a while, right? Who's the last one? Do you remember?
The last stand-up comedian we had was probably, Jen Han? If I'm...
Oh, that's last Chinese New Year, bro.
Yes.
Damn.
That was before lockdown.
See, you already hear her voice, so I'm just going to introduce her right now.
She already.
MCs events. She's an actor. She's a stand-up comedian, and they call her Malaysia's Queen of Comedy. Let's give it up for Joanne Kam Poh Poh.
Yeah. I get props. I'm so happy.
We paid a lot of money for this studio audience, okay?
Yeah. People pay money to come and see you, Joanne.
Thank you. Every morning I hear you.
Yeah.
Every morning I hear you. I don't know how you look.
Yeah.
So when you send me that video, I'm like, oh, really?
Are you disappointed?
Yeah, because the white side didn't overtake the Asian side. You know? Because sometimes if you're lucky, then the white side overtake it.
No. I'm not even white.
My God.
Yeah.
I always thought you were white.
No,
he's pure Chinese. Apparently.
Okay lah.
Yes.
Give a bit of Cantonese, man. Come on.
I forgive you.
No, but I think the running joke is that I think my mom has been lying to me.
Because when, of course, you sound ang mo.
No lah.
You do lah.
Yeah, you do, right? So the immediate, okay lah, this one must be Chap Ching lah. Because they always speak the Chap Ching one, right? The Chap Ching.
Not really.
And then I look at the video and say, wow, very Chinese. I guess
Too bad.
The ang mo genes didn't, overtake.
How disappointing. Sorry, Arnold.
I'm glad you said that because you're like one of the first people to actually say that, right?
So you're white?
Which is good. No, that there's more Chinese genes or whatever than, the non-existent
I'm also very
genes.
surprised. I always thought you were mixed, bro.
No.
Then I met your brother.
My brother is like
his
typical
brother.
China, is it?
Super typical China. Right down to the tattoos. Hey, congratulations on getting married, Arthur.
Yeah, thanks. Okay, anyway, Joanne, thanks for spending some time with us today.
Of course.
We know you're a busy woman.
Yep.
And it's funny. Joanne and I used to work at the same company together, but
we never see each other.
Yeah, we never see each other. We've never met formally until today.
Yeah, it's very big. The building is very big.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought guys one side, girls one side.
No, that one different. That one we still won't get caught lah.
Okay. So we kick off every Fashion Week podcast episode with a swag check. Now, what a swag check is we want to find out what you're wearing today, who you're wearing, where you bought your clothes, where you shop, all that good stuff. Because it's a fashion podcast, right?
Oh, is it? Okay. I thought I just talk about other people's fashion. But okay, you can ask me about mine.
The one later we can. You want to make fun of people, we can let you do that. So.
Of course.
This is our platform to do that, man.
Okay, so you want to start head to toe or toe to head?
Head to toe would be good.
All right, you go for it.
Okay, you see, when you already have attitude, you don't need expensive apparels. Because if you feel confident, you will look confident and rich already, So I'm very good at dressing for my size. And as you all know, I'm a very plus size girl.
Size 6
and please, double 6, okay? I have no shame. I mean, I do not want to be 6, I mean, imagine if I'm 6, I won't have my nen, The only reason why this nen is like so big, by the way, I cannot buy bra here, okay? I have to import them from Australia. Yeah, the cup like tak jadi, okay? But I'll tell you a story about the bra later. But now, so I'm very clever at finding stuff that accentuate my curves.
Okay, yeah.
All right, I'm sure you all will agree because you all are genetically male.
No,
my curves not a lot.
And we also see you a lot on YouTube, so we know. Yeah?
Yes. But have you seen me OnlyFans? Okay. Yeah, later I give you that. Yeah, the whole of India have bought my OnlyFans account. Pakistan is next. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you all did say that this is allowed, right?
Yeah, this is allowed. Yeah, it's fine.
Back to our fashion week roots.
So I'm just basically wearing H&M and this one because it's very difficult to find things my size. And of course now with MCO, everybody, even celebrities are cheap, you know? Except for maybe some people who can afford KLCC shoe, nasi lemak sneakers.
Shout out, Brian. Thanks.
Lucas, talking about Lucas here.
Yeah. So my jacket is actually $28.90 from Shopee.
Yeah.
So I just buy like 5 different flowers.
Yeah.
Then every week I wear one flower.
Yeah, so let me just describe to our listeners who are listening. You are wearing a floral jacket. Okay, it's
Blue and red.
very vibrant colors.
Yep.
Okay, so this is from Shopee, you said?
Yes.
Nice.
Okay, right. And what about the top inside?
The top inside is H&M, so it's the pants.
Shout out, hey, Ben, you see?
Yeah. So we actually did a few episodes with H&M before.
Why they never sponsor you now?
Because
200 ringgit voucher. Hey, excuse me?
you heard that, Ben?
Hey, Ben, sort it out, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so now that we've covered your clothes, what about your footwear? What do you come in today footwear-wise?
Okay, the thing is, you all didn't know, last year I had a bit of a tragedy with my knees because I was cooking so many siu yolk because that's what I've been doing. I know sometimes I look like cute Piggy, right? Oink, oink. I'm like Miss Piggy, but Chinese version. You know, now they want to do the Asian, right? Because everybody's like, oh, Asian crazy, must put Asian. I will be casted as the Asian Miss Piggy.
Yes.
I'll be
Okay.
called Miss Oink. I'll be looking for my Kermit the Frog. Most probably be a Malay guy with a Suka or something like that.
Yeah, probably.
Sorry, Jais. I'm so sorry.
This is like, you know, what do you call dangerous liaison.
Dangerous. Very
Because
dangerous.
he's not supposed to eat the pork, but then he wants to be the pork.
This is how we get banned by Jais.
Okay, so you're back to your footwear.
Oh, I forgot the question.
So what shoes do you come in today?
Came in with Skechers.
Oh, okay.
Comfortable,
Skechers.
basic, you know.
You know the third biggest footwear brand in the world?
Where's the sponsorship?
Skechers.
Skechers where?
What are you doing with your life?
Yeah, man.
But are you a big fan of Skechers then? I mean, do you constantly go back and buy Skechers a lot? or-
Right now, yes. Because I bought Bata and then that lasted me 3.5 months. So okay lah, pay a little bit more lah.
Get the Skechers.
Only because last year because of all my cooking, my knees gave way. I was actually in a wheelchair for about 10 days.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And then my birthday was coming up. So I thought, walao so good, you know, I'll be on the wheelchair. My daughter will be pushing me. I love it. Because I don't have to walk, ma. And then people move aside for you. You know, you get to use the
Handicap
cleaner
spot.
toilet. You can park in the handicap spot.
Oh,
Yeah.
And then 2 days before my birthday, I started walking. So I'm like,
Yeah, shit.
yes.
Didn't go as planned.
Didn't go as planned, you know, because the birthday dinner, they already fix a place that I can put the wheelchair.
You should have just sat in the wheelchair.
I know, my
anyway.
friend was like, you know, Joanne, you can still bring the wheelchair.
It's your birthday. You do whatever the fuck you want.
Correct. So I'm like, So now I can only do Skechers unless I'm on stage, then I change to my heels.
All right, now we get into
The
your
most important one,
undergarments.
yeah.
Your panties.
Okay. I used to buy from La Senza, and then every year when I go to Australia, except for this year,
So it's all old bras and panties
Yeah.
now. Old one.
No. Even okay. So when you go to Australia, they have a lot of brands. I mean, you can go to the common Target shop or whatever, and they are really nice. So I bought most of them there, and I have issues with finding bra here.
Right.
Okay, there is only perhaps New Body, which is also I wouldn't say sponsoring. Yeah, okay, they support me lah. Sponsor say sponsor lah.
New Body supports you in many ways. Right?
1 and 2.
Yes, 1 and 2 and more. Right. Yeah, because they're the only ones. My one, I'm Cup G.
G.
Yes.
G for goddamn.
Yeah, I mean like your thing like A is for the Chinese girl no, Amber Chia like that. Like Jen like that. Like really no need to wear so front back the same. Right? Then after that the B is for like, maybe a little bit lah. You push the nipple come out lah. B lah. Then the C is okay. You can actually grab like pomelo like that. Not even pomelo, maybe orange lah. Then the E is the pomelo. A B C D. They got D also. D and the biggest that I've seen in like the shops. I mean, we're talking about local brands.
Yep.
Maybe D. E also very rarely. They don't bring in those sizes because it doesn't fit most women. Then you can't.
It's hard to sell lah.
It's hard to sell. So, right. So even if you go Victoria's Secrets or what, and the issue is sometimes like the local brands. Wow, I'm telling all the brands. So they will have E, but then it'd be like very matchy. It looks very matchy. It's not like the
style,
the nude color.
And for me to do show, I have this new body bra which I've worn for I think almost 6 years, to a point that the wire has broke lah.
Oh my god!
Because it's the only half cup in G, and then it's strapless, so you can put the invisible strap. Because as you know, when I do show, it's all about my nen, right? So there was one time the bra, the what do you call this? The besi lah, the steel part broke, and even though I keep wearing it, it hurts because it's broken ma. So it will cut.
It'll poke you.
Yeah, it will
Jab
poke.
your neck.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, never mind. Let's go to a local shop and buy the biggest half cup bra I could find. So I found it. Then I wore it on that night. Even my stage manager, because we were doing a show in the theatre, was like, there's something wrong with Joanne.
She looks like she can't breathe.
No, I look like I have no nen.
Oh.
Yeah, because it was small. It didn't really push up and all that. So
Oh, you push straight lah.
yeah. So I had to repair this 6-year-old bra, which I'm still using for show.
Repair the 6-year-old
Yeah,
bra,
so
bro.
I bought the besi lah. So I bought the besi. So anytime the besi patah again, then I bring to a tailor and
You can replace
So
it.
you got a closet full of basi lah.
just about 6. Not a full lah, about 6 lah. Then you order again lah.
So you said that you go to Australia to buy your undergarments, right?
That too, yes.
So is it bottom and top or just your
Bottom
tops?
top.
Bottom top lah.
Of course, you must have pair lah. How you buy for your girlfriend? One top, no bottom, one man.
No, but I mean sometimes they don't like matching ones. I don't know. I mean, is that a thing?
You do have a girlfriend. Right?
Yes, I do. I do.
Sadly
But
lah.
I've never bought her underwear.
Maybe you should try.
Maybe I should try.
Then you see what rejection feels like, bro.
It's quite embarrassing. I mean, I don't know. I've never been the
Online.
You get the size wrong, then you cannot folding.
You die, man.
Ayo, girlfriend, right? You can go and check her bra size, take picture. Oh my god.
Exactly.
Ayo, have to teach one man this like that.
This is how he was single for so long.
No
bro.
game.
Don't buy the cheap one, buy the imported one.
Okay, so where do you
La
recommend
Pera.
to go to in Australia, like to buy?
Anywhere actually. It's oh my god, it's amazing. Like I bought all my, because of course I'm quite big, so I bought all my innerwear, my corsets, the one I call like the underwear that can make your tummy smaller one.
Yeah.
I buy everything there. Because they, surprisingly enough, it's very cheap. They have your size. I'm size 16, 18 depending. That's considered normal Australian size. So it's always available. They have until 22 to 25.
Right.
Yeah, so that's how big the sizes go, and the quality is good, and you pay like 9 Aussie, which is still after you convert
Times 4, is it? Times 3,
times
yeah.
4,
That's 3, I think.
three, times 3. Still okay. And then if you want a little bit more, 20, so you go to those. I don't know what's the name of the shop because there were so many, right? So every time there's a small town, there's one shop where everything you can buy.
Yeah.
So I just went berserk, like when I went, oh my god, they all have my sizes.
But it's funny you brought up corsets, right? Because I noticed in a lot of your shows on stage, that seems to be your sort of apparel, right? Your outfit is always you're wearing a corset. So is that part of your on stage personality?
Well,
or?
it depends because now it has evolved, So of course for stage show, if I manage to get a corset that fits, then it's fine. And then if I get dresses also, it's fine. So the last one I was in a velvet type of dress and then changed into a sequence. But for smaller shows, of course, like corset works very well with skirt. Easy. It's easy also, It's like you don't have to worry. Your nen is out there. And people will concentrate.
Yeah.
I love saying that.
You do. So wait, for the little boys listening or watching
boys
this,
You say one, I can say anything. not me.
you
This is
can.
education.
Yeah. We want you to tell these little boys why women wear corsets. Okay, for them who are not so familiar with Victorian era sort of outfits.
Listen up, Jiseng.
You all don't know why women wear corset. You listen, huh?
Okay. Well, if you are a little bit flabby all over, if you wear a corset, it kind of tightens you up, which is good. Another thing, it will also works very well for your posture because if it's tight enough, you are constantly. So sometimes, when you're on stage or you have the tendency to slump, so when you wear a corset, it's just it just makes you a little bit more, attentive of your surrounding.
Rigid.
Yeah, it is definitely rigid, and I am saying that it's not okay, you wear to jalan-jalan lah. You cannot. But you do get that hourglass shape, and in fact, because we are showgirls, when we buy corsets, some of us even order corsets from Bangkok.
Right.
Because in Bangkok, it's all about boning, as you know. Okay, so if you are
Boning to me means something else.
Yes. Corset bones. Corset bones.
All right.
Corset bones. So, two of my corsets that were specially ordered from Bangkok, they are so good that when you pull, you really look 2 sizes smaller.
Wow.
So when you ordering? Share shipping one.
I give you the shot in Papang.
Share shipping.
Okay, but just to wrap up your swag check really quickly. How would you describe your style then? Okay, I'll put it simply, right? Your everyday wear and your personality on stage, does it differ a lot?
Of course lah, not every day I look like this. Imagine go TMC like this. I'm not Kim Kardashian. Sometimes I like to hide in my auntie form, I really auntie. But people still recognize my voice, There was one time I went to ATM with my daughter. Then because I was talking to my daughter, then the auntie look at me. Are you the singer? They always confuse me. I'm like
Singer.
Then I said no. Then she like, are you the radio? Then I'm like, no. Oh, you look like that girl. The fat one, the one make joke one. I'm like, no.
That's the worst way to put it.
No, but that they recognize. I'm sure with you as well. They recognize the voice.
Yeah.
I don't know about me, man, but you lah, maybe.
But nobody really comes up to me, so it's fine. I don't have to deal with that.
Because they don't want you look like, bro.
Okay, that wraps up the swag check. Joanne, we want to get into what you've been doing. Obviously, it's been a year of living in a pandemic, and your industry, of course, comedy and whatnot, has been quite affected, lah.
Of course.
We spoke to, I think, one of the last comedians we spoke. I really cannot remember who we spoke.
You're a
Not
horrible
Jen Han,
person, man.
Is it Jen Han? We may have had someone else.
You're
after
disgusting,
that.
man.
You don't remember?
You
also?
continue talking.
Was it
I will
Jason
check.
maybe?
No, Jason's like way earlier. So anyway, okay, so we've been in the pandemic. How has that, maybe you can give us a better insight on how it's affected your industry.
Well, the funny part is I did the biggest show in KL March 2020, which was Queens of
Just-
Asia.
Right.
All right. So that one I brought 3 other comedians from around the world. And the week after that, we were supposed to be in Singapore. Then Singapore gave out the ruling that your event space, even if you have more, you're only limited to 220 tickets.
Right.
So we ended the show on Saturday. The next week we were all supposed to 1 week lah. 1 week. We already sold 189 on a Monday, and people were still buying tickets, which means by the time Friday happens,
You'll
we
be
would have
sold out,
sold
yeah.
out the 2 shows that we were supposed to be.
Right.
And Hosan Leong was supposed to MC the show. It was amazing. We were going to be in this bar where they have the bar, and they use the bar as the stage. Coyote Ugly. In Singapore.
Okay.
They were going to open that, and our show was going to be the first live show besides their girls lah.
Yeah.
So we were all very excited. 2 days after that, Malaysia announced country lockdown.
That sucks.
So
It's like
what happens
2
then?
days.
We
We had to get all the comedians out. We had to buy extra flight tickets
Yeah.
just to get them out. Our Japanese comic she wasn't frantic, but because she was going to stay for about a week and then after Singapore and then fly from Singapore to KL and then transit and go straight back to Canada.
Oh, wow.
But it was 1 week of hell because it was like, okay, we cannot let her, because every day there was something going on every day, and we didn't want her to be locked down here.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so that was tricky. And I think when it started, everyone thought that 1 month only lah.
Yeah.
For
sure. Yeah, for sure.
1 month, okay, 3 months.
Finish lah, sure.
3 months got savings, never mind. 3 months. Then after the second month, I'm like, I can't even pay rent. You know, it's like the money is not coming in.
Yeah.
All right, it's taking a while for ticketing, and even they come in because some of the shows were sponsored, and the sponsored as well was like giving. I wouldn't say giving an excuse, but also
they're tight with
Yeah,
money.
tight with money.
Yeah.
So everything was so tied up. Then I was like, okay lah, let's do siu yuk lah, because I'm quite good. I'm very good at cooking, and my siu yuk is my recipe, which I know every Chinese New Year, my friends, if they come to my house, they want that. If for Christmas, they'll ask me to bring that. So I'm confident already. And I also wanted something that's simple enough, yet can be sold for more than like 10 ringgit or 12 ringgit lah. You know, because I mean, siu yuk, if you buy by 1 kg, it's quite a bit. So if you sell, there is a tap to how much you should sell it, you know. So I started then, and it just went on, and it grew into my first fair, which I did the Popo's crack buns. So it's siu yuk in baguettes and siu yuk in hot dog buns with different sauces.
Talking dirty, huh?
Yeah. And after that, I did nasi lemak siu yuk with pork lard. You know, actually, I was going to fry some siu yuk for you guys, but I was like rushing for time. I was like, chow siu yuk. I'm like, Then I told my daughter, never mind, keep this in the fridge. Mommy will come and fry.
No, mine will come
okay,
down.
yeah,
We'll
yeah.
see you in where
Thanks.
Publika is it?
But now I'm doing Ramadan. Okay, now I'm halafying myself.
Okay, that's good.
Okay, so different. So the Ramadan Bazaar starts actually tonight. After this, I'm going for setup. Then tomorrow it's on, and I'm selling like the durian pancakes, of course, the tempoyak.
With suyok.
Yeah, no.
Ramadan Bazaar lah, bro.
Ramadan, because Ramadan, they still want me in, right? So okay lah. Then I sell the rendang lah. I've got from a friend, so I'm kind of like her stockist or her reseller. So so surprisingly, that has moved very quickly. So now it's a little bit overwhelming because the shows are coming out. Then I've got productions coming, which I'm doing in June. I'm doing in October.
Nice.
People are starting to call for inquiries.
Yep.
So I need to pace myself actually.
Yeah.
And I'm also looking for a PA.
Guys.
There you go. If you're looking for a job or an internship,
Yes. And usually I like my PAs to be men, not because of any sexual inclination or just that they can carry the bags better. No,
Push
really.
the trolley.
Because, yes, the trolley, you know, the thing. Yeah, the bag is very heavy.
But you get a really
because-
strong girl, man.
Yeah.
Girls are strong too.
I guess so. Yeah.
Yes.
Equality, man.
Equal. Well,
rights.
if they're a big girl like me, no problem.
Okay.
But now that it's good to know that you guys are slowly going back to normal. You're back on stage already. You did a show.
Yes, last week.
1st, 2nd, 3rd of April, right? At the Joke Factory. When is your next show coming up?
We are discussing it right now, actually. So my next show is actually for Suka. We are bringing back the all-girl team. We went on a short break for about 3 years because everybody wanted to do their own projects. So it was supposed to happen last year, but then of course delay, MCO. So now we're going to do it in June. So that will be the big one at PJ Pack. I don't know if there's going to be one more in May. I kind of want to concentrate the June one. But in May, I think if I'm not mistaken, I'm also doing another dining host where the bun, they just confirmed, so I can mention it. So you know the restaurant, the bun. Yeah. So I think 1st of May, Labor Day, they're gonna have they're gonna feed everyone my crack.
Oh yeah.
Well, not my crack.
Wow.
But you know what I mean.
Wow.
My nasi lemak crack. My nasi lemak. So it's kind of like a bubbly champagne brunch with my nasi lemak as the highlight. But
Fancy,
there'll be other food
Wow,
lah.
sounds good, eh?
It's 300 plus leh.
Whoa,
But in
Not for poor
the
people like us.
In December time, we sold out.
Yeah.
Sold out.
How many courses?
Because it will come, there'll be that like 2-3 appetizers, then they'll bring their iberico, and then they'll bring like salad lah, whatever, and then of course the highlight will be the nasi lemak lah.
Nice.
But it is free flow of champagne.
Free flow champagne.
They were giving mums, I think.
Music to your ears, I know.
Free flow. It's crazy, okay?
Free
We got all the
flow.
bottles there. People are just like,
Yeah. I'm just here for the drinks.
But 300 plus for champagne brunch is cheap.
Hey,
If
we
you
gotta
go to
drink
the-
our $300 worth.
Yeah, if you go to the bigger hotels, it starts from 800 plus.
$800.
Yeah, sure. We mentioned some productions that are coming up for you, right?
Yes.
So what is happening with that? What sort of productions are you going to be working on?
Okay, so mainly will be my comedy productions, but in theatre, which means it's bigger than the smaller like Joke Factory and
Yeah,
all that,
yeah.
with all new material.
Okay.
All right, and what's interesting is after the all-female Supercam in June, we are actually getting ready for my 30th anniversary show, because this year is my 30 years in entertainment.
Oh, I thought you were only 30 years
Yeah,
old.
I've
Damn.
been doing it that long, Anna.
30 years.
Yeah, how old are you?
I am 36 this year.
36 this year.
Okay
yeah.
lah, you were born already. No, I always tell like whoever like below 30, if you're 26 or 30, I say your father and mother haven't even met and tried to conceive you yet.
But okay,
I've
it's
been
ju-
on stage then, you know.
So interesting that you brought that up. How did you get started as an entertainer?
In Singapore, in Harper Villa, and my co-entertainers were people like Gurmit Singh and Kumar. And even when Kumar started in Harper Villa, he wasn't, how would I say, he wasn't put in all the good roles, you know. He
Yep.
was just part character,
Yep.
right? And then he left and went to Boom Boom Room,
Yeah,
Singapore.
boom, boom room, yeah.
Then 6 months after that, he's like, hey, Aga, you come lah, you help me. Help me lah. You do one mime song, one skit, okay? Help me like co-host like that. Then after that, it went so well that the owners of Boom Boom Room came out and offered me a job straight away. He said, like, you be sidekick. So in case anybody gets sick, that I can step in. So that's where I got school in comedy, Boom Boom Room Singapore. A lot of people didn't know that, you know? So they thought that only Boom Boom KL, right? But no, I was from there. Then I came back and started Kuala Lumpur.
Right.
Yeah, so if you calculate it from Harper, because it's my 30 years anniversary in entertainment, it will start from
Lucas is from Singapore.
No, I'm not.
that's why lah. That's why I said
Hey,
Singapore.
but-
Like, yeah.
but we
Hey,
should get
but-
Gurmit or Kumar on, man.
Yeah, you should when next he's able to come.
No, when we've always wanted to go down to Singapore and do like maybe like a few days, and we just record a whole
Then
bunch
you
of
let
shows.
me know. I will put you in touch with his manager. His manager
Nice.
would definitely. I mean, even now, of course, when you put up things like Singapore versus Malaysia food, and especially the nasi lemak, right? Of course, like Singapore. And then got some people like, yeah, she's only trying to copy Kumar. So there was one comment, I saw something like that. So I messaged her. Of course, when you message, they never expected.
Yeah.
But I didn't message in a loop or fighting that. I say, oh, just to let you know my history. You know, me and Kumar, we grew up in Boom Boom Room, Singapore. I was his sidekick. I was his co-host. That's why if you see our deliveries and our jokes sound similar.
Yep.
The jokes are not similar, but our delivery and style are very similar because we came from the same school. And then they back down. They're like, oh.
Oh, so nice. You
Yeah, because they all were like, oh, Kumar's better. Oh, this person is better. It's like, this is comedy. No one's better or not better. Just
It's very subjective, right?
It's very subjective.
you
know?
never say, hey boy, you were a sperm when I was first making people laugh.
No, I say that on stage. When I can see the sperm sitting there.
Would you encourage your daughter to pursue the arts?
I
like you?
try, you know. Oh my God, can you imagine if she does sarcastic comedy?
Yeah.
The amount of money I will make.
So what does your daughter do?
She's 16. She's in Form 4.
What does she want to do?
okay, she's very introvert. Okay, if you want to know, you would expect that my daughter would be extrovert. And that was when she was younger. You know, she want to do the Barbie lah, want to do this lah, want to take video, picture, or very cute, want to dance. The minute she hit puberty, everything went like Billie Eilish. You know, it's like went Billie Eilish.
So now she's a very self-conscious teenager.
So she wants to do coding. She wants to do computer.
Coding.
Wow,
It's like that, which is good. You know, that's the future, right?
Yeah, man.
Why entertainment?
You wanna be rich now.
Don't be entertainment. I'm like, hey, when I grow old, I want the scooter so that I can drive around the hall. Okay.
But
the
don't mind,
scooter, that's what
your-
I want. Okay, I'm aiming for the scooter.
Like your friend say, you got a wheelchair, you can bring it anywhere.
No. But
this is an automatic
wheelchair,
scooter.
Automatic scooter.
Stephen Hawking style.
I know, like the Singapore
The
one.
ones.
Hey, if you're from Singapore, you should know. You go Chinatown, all the ape with the scooter, they let them out. You know, it's like, oh my god.
It's at a certain time.
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah, they're not in Orchard, but then the minute you go to Hougang or Yisu,
The heartlands.
No, uncle, they don't care one, you know. They don't even ring you. Like, you have to literally avoid the ape with the scooter.
Man. They just shout at you. Hey, xiao eh.
Like that, you know.
Oh God. Okay. We will move on to our next segment. Okay. Now, Joanne, since you're a very special guest today, we have tailor-made this segment for you.
Okay, because I thought that you were going to give me H&M voucher. You say special guest.
Hey, Ben!
Unfortunately, we don't have any more H&M.
You
We're all
give
done.
other people H&M vouchers?
Okay, this segment is called "If You Don't Listen, You Don't Come." Okay, now how this works is very simple. Now, Joanne Kam Poh Poh, you know, very well known in your comedy sets. You talk about women,
Yes.
you talk about their private parts, and also
Yes.
relationships.
Yes,
Right
yes.
now, a lot of young boys,
Okay.
listen to this podcast and they watch us. And sad to say, a lot of them are single, lah. Right? So
Do they follow you?
I'm sure they do. I'm sure they do.
Maybe that's why. Okay, never.
But yeah, they're single because, you know, they only talk about sneakers and you know, fashion and stuff. And maybe they're just not, they don't have game yet. They're not at an age here where they're meeting girls and they don't know how to talk to girls.
I feel this is coming from the heart.
Shut up. So what we're going to get Joanne to do is, Joanne is going to be like your teacher today. All right? So we're going to give you situations.
You need a long ruler? Or?
And you're going to help these boys become real men.
Okay.
By
Again,
giving them...
do you need the long ruler?
Hey, why are you all making this about me? Well, yes, it could come from a place of truth. So you're going to help them out with a solution.
Okay,
All right?
okay.
So I'm going to give you the first the situation. Okay? Now, Chi Sing. Okay? Chi Sing doesn't know...
With a name like Chi Sing. All right, let's go.
I didn't say that, Chi Sing. Chi Sing doesn't know how to talk to girls.
Okay.
He's shy. He doesn't know how to start a conversation and he's just got no game. All right? So what should Chi Sing do?
Okay, Chi Sing, you need to be able to converse with girls. Nowadays, girls that don't want to get paid by the hour,
Yeah.
which I'm sure that's the kind of girls you're looking for. Girls like to read a lot, you know, so they like this, you know, at one end. You need to come in with something interesting. Like, for example, did you know? And then Princess Diana used to wear this, or something like that. Or okay lah, that one Princess Diana is a bit my
Your time.
my time. Okay, what's the newest one?
Let's go with Kim Kardashian.
Kim Kardashian. Let's say, hey, did you know that for the divorce settlement for Kim, for
Kim and Kanye,
you know how much he had to pay her in settlement, or better yet, she pays him to say bye-bye. And then, of course, it's something interesting, ma.
Yep.
You know?
So your general knowledge needs to be strong.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because for girls to talk to girls, it's very easy. We have to compliment their clothes. Okay?
Yeah.
Or the shoes. You know, it's like, oh my God, your shoes are so amazing. Like, where did you get them? And then,
You don't compliment the nan.
yeah, you cannot compliment the nan. Even if you're looking at the nan, you always say the shoes. You know?
I see.
Okay. So maybe, okay, if you want to try like, oh my God, your shoe is so... But then again, after that, they may think you're gay lah. But if you see a gay man and woman, the conversation flow. So pick some... something interesting, all right? pick a few news that's interesting that you think she is interested at. Okay, so it must be what the girls are interested at.
So the takeaway point is be a little gay, but not too much.
But yes, actually, be a little gay, like 60%, but then still manly.
And also have like an armor of like, you know.
The thing is, girls want guys to talk to them. But if you are coming in sleazy, so it's a no this one lah. You know. But if you're coming in like, I know where you got that, and then I used to shop there. You see, my clothes is from H&M as well. You know, and then it just goes on
Smooth.
So you must. You don't go in. Hi, I'm Steve. My friends say you cute.
Yes, this is great because you mentioned this in one of your stand-up shows that I saw, and you said that Malaysian guys they look at you from across the bar, but nothing happens.
Yeah, nothing happens. They just look like whole group will look at you like as if you are like, I don't know, the giraffe in the safari. You know, whole group. You know, yeah, it's true. It's very hard. You know, I don't know now how people do it. You know, maybe the easiest way is say, hey, can you help me and my friend take a picture of us and try not to be too gay about it? You know, like. Girls will do that. And guys are like, yeah, sure, I'll take your picture. And after that, I'll take you.
All right, Lucas, you wanna hit Joanne with the second situation?
Okay, so we have a friend named Faris, and Faris has a lot of money.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
Hi, Faris. He's always decked out in Gucci, some Supreme, and occasionally gets to drive his father's Porsche.
Okay, Ken.
Okay? But girls still won't talk to him.
Wow, really?
What should Faris do?
If the father got money and the family got money, he should really think about perhaps going for plastic surgery. Because if you already have the Porsche and the Gucci and you're Melayu, so you have the Bumi Putra.
You got the ASB.
Yeah, ASB. And I'm sure you got a few cards. And I'm sure if you go down to like places like used to be Zouk, because now closed already, right?
Now Pelita.
Now Pelita. If you go to Pelita, you know, then you can buy a whole jug of like syrup bandung. No only one jug, like maybe 10 jug, and then they will come with the fire, right? And then you're like, hey, syrup bandung for everybody.
The bathtub of syrup bandung.
The bathtub of syrup bandung, and the girls still the one. That means something wrong with your face, lah. Because Malay girls quite easy one, lah. Okay,
Hot take.
Hot take.
Okay, maybe lah. So I'm thinking either your mouth something wrong, your teeth something wrong, or you really ugly. You know. So if you're ugly, you got money. There is still hope. Trust me. Make your nose, go make your face. The kuchel cannot make lah, because if like that, rah, okay, it's like by the time you open, if it's 3 inches, most 3.5. Okay.
Most 3.5.
So, but if they don't even look at your face,
how to
look down there? You know, must start with the face first, then go down, right? But sometimes, you know, maybe Farid, is it?
Faris.
Faiz, maybe you got acne or pimple. You know there was this boy I know who used to date one of my dancers, very rich, but he got acne and people. We always tease him. We say, hey, Lian, if you want to kiss him, when you go near, the pimple erupt. I know. We always tease her because the boyfriend is rich, but like that, you know. So if you have money, please, that is what money is.
He'll blot his acne with 100 ringgit bills, man.
Yeah. Blot it. Maybe that's why. That's why the acne is there, because of the 100 ringgit bill. Go and see a dermatologist.
Wow.
If you already have the Gucci and all that, I'm telling you, something's really wrong with your face, lor.
Okay, face problem.
Face problem.
All right, your third and final situation. Okay, now Kuhan, he's always at the gym.
Okay,
Kuhan, always at the gym. He loves checking out his biceps in the mirror, and he wears t-shirts that are 2 sizes too small for him because he wants to show off his body, right? But he still cannot score with the girls. He's got a great body, 6-pack of abs and everything. So what should Kuhan do?
Anna, you sure this Kuhan like girls? I don't think so, you know. I think maybe on the outside he want girls lah, but on the inside maybe he's actually a girl there. Maybe deep down inside he just want to be a muscle Mary.
Right. So married.
Yeah, maybe he cannot tell his straight friend because you are straight, then you all tease him, you know?
Right.
Yeah, if he looks at his body more than 50 times in a day, something's not right. Okay? Something's not right.
Okay.
And how is the conversation? Because I have been with gym people because they shoot up so much of this steroid. It actually slow their conversation down. And 2 and 2 also they don't know it's 4.
Right.
So maybe that could be one thing. But also, I have met people whose body beautiful but really got nothing to say on like the air up there. Like it's like, so what do you do? I went to the gym. What do you do? I went to the gym. How many times do you go to the gym? 3 times a day. And then they pick. You cannot bring them to like greasy burger. You cannot. You cannot like, hey baby, let's go Korean buffet. Okay, Korean buffet can because
Protein.
Yeah, they can load up on the protein. Okay. You cannot like, hey baby, let's go nasi lemak. Oh, I cannot take cups. Like that. And then
They'll take out their Tupperware.
they take out their Tupperware. Oh my god, so true.
We all have that one friend, right?
That one friend, take out Tupperware.
Guys, sorry, I meal prep for today.
Oh my god, don't you hate those people? But they follow you to go mix chap right?
Yeah.
Then you take the chap and then
The 2 eggs.
2 eggs and then the meal prep, you know.
Yeah.
And then eat the broccoli. It's always broccoli or cauliflower. Oh my god. It's always broccoli or cauliflower.
Cauliflower rice.
This is meal prep is such a thing these days, right? For
Yeah,
people.
man.
It's crazy. And I mean, look, to each his own, right? But they're very proud of it. You know, they post it on Instagram.
We meal prep with our Grab food, bro.
Try to pick the cleanest.
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
What is healthy today?
Healthy and delivery time short.
Yeah, correct. But I want 1,000 Island also lah. I
That's
deserve
so
it.
healthy. Today I'm a bit stressed. Let's put in the mayo.
Ooh, I'm a bad boy.
Yeah, correct. A bit wild, you know. Today.
Wow, let's have mayo.
Extra sauce, please.
So there you go. Okay, guys. Single guys listening to this, if you fall under one of those categories, then Joanne Kam has just schooled you.
Yeah.
If you don't listen, you don't come.
Wow.
Joanne, thank you for that.
Of course.
That's like free advice, you know. Normally, we go and see her on stage, we have to pay money.
Pay money.
correct.
Yeah.
But
today-
we're waiting for our VIP box tickets for the Super Cum show. Lah,
Yes,
for
that
sure.
one can.
Oh, right.
We'll let you sit after the sofa, after the seats, you know, on the floor, carpet. Because everything SOP, right? So
Oh,
we put
yeah.
it,
See, she's willing to give us free tickets. Jason Leong had to buy your tickets. Eh.
Jason, but we support lah. Support local.
Support,
Hey.
yeah.
Okay, our next segment here is something we do with all of our
course.
guests. Okay, it's called Ada Suka, Tada Suka. So this is where we want to explore what you're liking and disliking in your life, and
Yep.
we've got some categories that we'll run through.
Okay.
Okay. Of course, we'll hit fashion since it's one of them.
Of course.
And you know, because you are always so well made up, right? Makeup is going to be one of the categories, but we'll start with the one that we always start
Important.
with. Is Grab food list.
Okay.
So we take out our phones and we
Yep.
look at our Grab food history and we tell our listeners what our last 5 orders were.
Yep.
Now, I was thinking you may not order so much food because you cook so well.
No, my daughter just sent me her Grab food. she has this thing where she sent me what she ordered so that I can keep her within the 20 ringgit range.
Good job. Okay.
Bad. That's discipline right there. Okay,
Yeah,
I'll start first, okay?
Okay, you go first, Lucas.
So I had Itomo Bangsa, my favorite chicken anban bowl. Love that shit. I had 1977 new Ipoh chicken rice.
Ooh,
but the
okay.
producer didn't have chicken rice.
Why?
She had koloyok because she had a craving for koloyok.
Oh.
And she was like, where do we get it?
Don't
so
get me.
I typed
I'm
sweet
hungry.
and sour pork.
Pork.
And the first one was new Ipoh chicken rice. I had chicken rice. So that's good. And then I had Roberto's 1020.
Yeah, the new one at
BSC.
BSC.
Bro, the pizza is shit.
Oh, really?
Oh
It's
my
not
God.
great.
I was going to say.
I'm sorry.
I was going to say that too, you
The
know.
pizza is so bad.
Because it's
dude.
very atas, right? You
Very,
go there,
yeah.
all the mat datins there. So I
Yes.
brought my client there because I'm a cheap entertainer, right? My client wants to have lunch meeting with me.
Yeah, yeah.
I picked that expensive place so that they can pay, right?
Nice.
Oops, I'm sorry, Barbara. So we went there. Wow, waiting list 45 minutes, but because the other client was there first, so managed to get a seat.
Nice.
So we ordered like appetizer,
Yeah.
like salad, pasta.
Yeah.
I had to ask for salt.
Oh, wow. I heard it's very expensive.
expensive.
And also we also had the pizza and chili flakes
Okay.
on the. So we had to chili flake the pizza, chili flake the pasta,
Just
and
chili
then
flake your mouth.
Yeah, and then I'm like, I think the only reason why they are so full is because it's new and.
And that is in front of Bangsa there.
In
so
front
you
of
can be seen.
Bangsa, because honestly the pasta was like again shit.
Wow,
also.
it's
And then
shit.
The pizza came impressive, but like
Yeah.
bokau, like not enough something.
So when you order, right, you look at the price, you're like, what the hell? This one pizza is $90, dude.
Yeah.
I was like, this better come with
So
a
you
person.
ordered the $90.
No, I didn't. I'm not stupid. So it better come with a person to feed it to me.
Yeah,
man.
exactly.
So we ordered 2 pizzas just to try a new place out.
Yeah.
Bro, it was bad. It was like, if I'm going to pay this, I'm going to go to Proof, I'm going to go to DV, I'm going to go somewhere else but this. So Roberto's, you better close shop already. I tell you. Just close shop.
But what's crazy is that I will not line up 45 minutes to have pizza. That's crazy, man. That's a long wait.
But you line up 45 minutes for... is there any
When do you line up?
I don't like lining up.
Have you lined up?
I've never really lined up to
Really?
Okay, so when I go to Singapore, right? Singaporeans love to line up. My God, for Canton Eye, so you all line up, Singaporeans. That's why one thing I hate about Singapore is that it's great, it's
People
systematic.
willing to line up, huh?
Yeah, everything you have to line up. Take
Tim Ho
taxi,
Wan.
line up. The simplest thing is you got to line up.
Yeah,
Food
man.
court also you got to line up.
Toilet,
So
line
I'm the type. I eat to survive. I don't need to line up. Like whatever.
But what is the one food that you eat that you will line up for?
I don't think people have asked me this, but I don't think there's really one.
And is there nothing
No.
that you would wait more than 30 minutes for?
No, I just want to eat and get on my way.
Wow, damn. I've lined up for so many things. So many
It's
things.
the Singaporean in you.
But the other question is, would you drive like 4 hours to go to Penang or whatever to just to makan?
Just to makan, no. But I will go there for a makan trip.
Yes.
Right.
I won't
If
be
you-
like,
not for one particular dish.
Right.
But if a group of KL friends say, hey, boring lah, let's go Penang 2 days and then we
Yeah.
eat. I'm like,
Yeah.
Okay.
Because then all you do is eat good food.
Oh yeah, friends are like, I booked 3 suites at Lone Pine.
Oh, of course. Hey, Lone Pine,
Lone Pine,
it's
man.
not like Hotel 81 or like Lone Pine. You don't
Lone Pine.
you don't eat also. You bring your meal prep also. You go, right?
Oh, Hotel 81. I've stayed there in Singapore.
Yeah, me too. I open the window, it's just a
the wall.
Yeah, it's like the wall there. You're like, that shit.
I went there for Formula One with my friend. He got like some tickets, right?
And you bought 81.
I said, wow, we're staying here. We came for F1, bro. But because it was a very last minute trip. And
He
came for F1.
He most probably couldn't afford the other hotel. All booked up already.
Oh, man,
my
but this was a
God.
long time ago, lah. But
When you were poor, is it?
I mean, we were.
No, he still turned around saying,
I'm still poor.
That was like last year.
Okay, so grab food list, right? Let's get back to
your
that.
grab food list.
So you're done, right, Lucas?
Yeah, I'm done.
All right, Joanne, you want to go?
how do I see my...
So you go to your history, you go to food. Oh wait, sorry, you go to activities.
Activities, yeah.
Okay, Lucas, maybe you help Joanne out.
Activities.
Wait, the activity.
Ayo.
I'll go with mine while you do that, okay?
Auntie here. Auntie. Wow. Okay. This one is quite...
Okay, so I was craving for dessert, so I got the egg. Is that how?
Agate, yeah.
Agate. Like, I didn't order one, I ordered 2. Okay? Because why you order one and then they still charge you 7 ringgit, the delivery fee, you might as well order 2
More, right?
more.
Yeah,
True,
okay,
true, true.
okay.
Then I've got New York burger. That's
Okay.
one of my favorites.
All right.
And then of course Sing Chapati House.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and then the best part, because we are all concerned about budget, the HSBC restaurant Bangsa Park.
Oh, you must live around here, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
5 minutes only.
I knew it.
HSBC is very good.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's like, you sure? This one 11 ringgit 90 cent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay lah.
The fucking
Right.
logo is also the same as the bloody bank, right? No shame.
It's very good.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
so
yeah.
my list, I've got La Juiceria Superfoods.
Yep.
Wow.
back
Meal
there
prep.
again.
Meal prep.
Meal prep.
I got Domino's Pizza, Noryangjin Kebab, right? The one I told you about,
Noryangjin Kebab.
the Korean place.
Yep.
And Namhyong chicken rice, couldn't find a driver, so I didn't get my Namhyong chicken
Wow.
rice.
Hey,
Damn
not
swing,
first time,
Really?
I also
Recently, it
kena.
happens a lot, you know?
It's like, you want chicken rice. And then
Wow.
like, no driver. I'm
Really?
like, it's here. It's just here. Gassing.
I have never ever encountered cannot find a driver.
I don't know. I think it depends. But I
problem,
feel like
Everything now is
face
face
problem.
problem. Cannot go in club, face problem.
I feel like recently it's been happening a lot. So Grab, before I go to Food Panda.
Hey, sort it out. Let's not bluff, okay? You're never gonna go to Food Panda.
Hey. In coming days on hits, I'll be on Food Panda.
Oh, really?
Have to
Okay,
promote.
sorry.
No choice.
Sorry.
They have bought you out, bro.
Oh, they bought me out. I sell my soul. But anyway.
Arnold will sell himself for anything. Any
I'm sure.
client willing to pay.
He looks like the type. Oh.
He's a man whore.
Wait,
Straight up slut.
I got bills to pay, ma. Correct or not? Right? Okay, so now we move on to the next category. But sorry, since we're on food, right?
Yeah,
And since
yeah.
Joanne, you cook, right? You
Yes.
cook very well, and you've been selling a lot of your food.
Yep.
Maybe you could talk about some of the restaurants that you like going to,
Yeah.
and some of the restaurants that you don't like going to.
Yeah.
Restaurants
Besides
are what?
Roberto's.
Dining in, lah.
Yep.
Wow, it's been a while.
Yeah,
So
yes.
everybody just
Yeah,
grab,
yeah,
you know.
yeah.
Okay. I like this. I think it's called Ombak something in Bangsa Telawi.
Ombak.
It's the shellfish, the seafood one where they Ombak.
I've seen it.
It's not Ombak Rindu lah.
No, it's not Ombak Rindu. It's Ombak something.
Okay, so it's a seafood restaurant.
It's one of those that you found
Ombak
it.
Kitchen.
Ombak Kitchen.
Oh, the one with
it's
the blue crab.
so
Okay,
it's
okay,
like
okay.
sell out. But the beauty of it is their Cajun sauce
Right.
is actually more like a Malay sambal base. So the taste is very addictive.
Yeah.
You know, and then of course they give you hot rice and then you just makan with your hands. So for special occasions where I have 2 or more friends, then I always suggest, because it's like I really enjoy myself eating there, because you don't care, you like with your hands.
This is kind of
like,
pour it on a table, kind of, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Or when
shell
the
out,
client is playing.
yeah,
you know.
I enjoy. But if you're talking about one of my favorites, it's actually very cheap, Chap Fan.
Yeah, straight up.
Chap Fan. Behind AA Bangsa, of course. AA in Bangsa, there is
Yes,
this.
yes.
At night, I think it's called Sin Lai
Sin Lai
Ping.
Ping. Yeah, that's why I buy my
Yeah.
chap fan
Yeah,
too.
so, so the Chap Fan there is this particular pork dish that looks like char siu but not char siu. It looks like char siu. It's the pork belly with the red color char siu, but the sauce is a bit different.
Okay.
Right? So when I go there and if I see that they always have that, I will pile that into a mountain.
Yeah.
Then I'm one of those mixed rice that I must have particular dish one. You know?
Okay, so what does Joanne Kam Poh Poh's char
So
siu-
if you
sorry,
do go
chap
to
fan
the
look like?
Sin Lai Ping afternoon mixed rice, you have to get the char siu that is not a char siu but it's a char siu.
Okay,
Okay.
I'll ask for that next time.
You will see one. It looks like char siu anyway. You can really see like, okay,
Yep.
I think this char siu like a bit like fishy.
A bit not really char siu.
But take it.
Okay.
It's amazing. The red sauce is amazing. Then if they have the pork cutlet, I will get the pork
On
cutlet.
top of this char siu thing
Yes,
as well.
of course. I'm a meat eater, ma. Then for vegetable, I either go for the terong sambal,
Okay.
or anything that has a little bit of sambal.
Okay.
So I'm very specific on my plate. I am very specific. Then I put 1 egg, so that's 4 dishes. And then I must lam the curry chap. And then the brown sauce a little bit. So that's my combination. It's always that.
Oh, your chap fan, $30
No, about 12.
$12 like that.
20 the most lah. The most is 20. Hey, it's still better. It's actually not bad.
Yeah, that's good.
I can't fuck with someone who don't eat chap fan.
Yeah,
Really?
I had chap fan today, actually.
Hey, good one, man.
Fun, man.
And I always have
Life.
to have kulo yok. I love kulo yok.
Really,
Yeah.
yeah?
Sweet and sour pork, by the
Really,
way.
yeah?
Yeah.
Producer's nodding her head, man.
Anything sweet and sour,
Really,
I'm
yeah?
there,
Is
bro.
that your thing?
Yeah, so okay, this place that I've been going to in Hatamas, it's near where I live now. S11, it's called S11.
S11.
So
Okay.
it's always the first dish at the corner when you walk in. when I see got no more, then I walk out. I have to have that.
Koloyo.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but the Sin Lai Ping place is very interesting, right? At night when you go, it's like
Yep.
a
It changes
Chinese, yeah,
to a Tai Chow, right?
it's like a Tai Chow, right?
Yeah.
Wow, the auntie there is a great saleswoman, man.
Oh, she everything also sells.
She will always ask you to buy fruits.
Yes.
It's mo.
Even in the afternoon, she asked you to buy fruit. I'm like, I'm eating first.
Yeah.
Don't disturb me about your mango.
Yeah, always try to sell you fruits.
Really? Yeah.
And she's damn good at it, bro.
Oh.
Yeah. So,
Sin Lai Ping, yeah.
Then if you don't want, after you finish your mixed rice, she will bring the fruit over.
To show you, right? It's a nice fruit.
Yeah, and then you're like, okay lah.
I think all those people who live around Bangsa, they will know Sin Lai Ping. Right?
Yeah.
Lai Ping, yeah.
So, of
Lai
course,
Ping.
you talked about Roberto's, the restaurant that you don't recommend.
Fuck Roberto's.
Yeah. Tin Lamping much better.
Much better.
90 ringgit, you can
90 ringgit.
feed the whole family.
Yeah, my whole family plus their boyfriend, girlfriend,
exactly.
school friends.
Okay, we go on to the next category, which is let's talk about makeup really quickly. We touch on it really quickly. So you're always very well made up. This is something that I noticed all your shows. Do you go to a specific place or where do you buy your...
Online now, everything is online. But you need to mix and match. So there are some general brands that you can even buy in Watson and Guardian. There was one time I will only have MAC.
Oh, posh.
Or NARS. Is it NARS? NARS. But of course, like MCO happened, right? Then you like, it's either 200 ringgit foundation or 39.90.
Then become Silky Girl already.
Yeah, then now Silky Girl. Maybelline, because I'm worth it. So yeah, it's Maybelline. But the Maybelline, L'Oreal, and all these people have come up with better products in the last couple of years.
Like L'Oreal plus lah.
Well, the thing is this, for stage, you have to have the correct foundation. So I don't buy generic brands last time because the foundation is not thick enough. Because my makeup on stage, like drag queen like that, Aqua, right? Yeah. So of course Aqua makeup is MAC ma. And then NARS came out and their foundation was really very good and suitable. So after that, it was then for normal club show. You don't have to use the more expensive one, no?
Yeah.
Then you use the Maybelline, no? So you need to mix and match. With makeup, you always need to mix and match. And there's some amazing products online as well. So I think it depends because some of the better ones, the color comes up. So when you are on stage or whatsoever, then those are the brands that you need to look out. And with makeup, I always say it's always trial and error. You really need to, one day just try out everything and see whether it's going to come out or not.
How about for your skincare?
I'm very basic with my skincare because right now I've been introduced this bee pollen thing or whatsoever with the mask. Yeah, something like it's like an elixir like that. So I use that for night, but for face wash I just use Calbure.
I'm nodding like I know what that is.
You still use bar soap?
Palm olive, bro.
Palm olive?
Wow.
No lah, I got Hada Labu.
Wow, they sponsor you, is it?
No lah, buy lah, bro. Okay. Obviously, we don't really know much about makeup, but that was for our female listeners.
All three of them.
All three of the females.
Okay, our last category for Ada Suka, Tada Suka is streaming services. So what you're watching on Astro Go, what you're watching on Netflix, what you're watching on whatever streaming services you have.
Again, nobody watches Astro Go, but okay.
I already cancelled my Astro Go.
See,
It's okay,
I told you.
It's okay, we can
funny-
edit that out.
But the funny part, I am in a tele movie that's going to be on Astro.
You see? You see? It's terrible. It's terrible.
She doesn't need to watch herself lah. She did it already, got paid already. That's it. Fuck that shit.
Okay, so like let's say Netflix, obviously on Netflix, right?
Yes.
Yeah. What?
Most recently, The Irregulars.
Oh, okay.
Okay, the one about the Sherlock Holmes, not Sherlock Holmes.
Okay.
Bridgerton, of course.
okay.
Which woman does not watch Bridgerton? I mean, like, honestly.
I know watches it.
Yeah,
That's
watch it.
exactly
you watch
woman.
it.
It's very good.
You like it? Episode 5?
Episode 5.
Episode 5.
Oh my god, it was like a full 6-minute scene, if you need the timestamp, you let me know. You DM me a screen caps already. Okay. Bridgerton, what else are you watching?
I watched, in terms of documentary, I watched the one about the hotel one.
The Hotel Cecil, right?
The Hotel Cecil.
Yeah.
And then you're like,
I watched it too.
wait a minute, isn't this like dark water? Like, did dark water happen first and then this happened? Like, what is this?
Yeah. Where
That's
they
scary,
found the
man.
body in the end.
Yeah, and then
Spoiler alert.
Yeah. Because M for Murder also, season 1 also. So I'm like, wait, which one came first? Right? Did you Google or not? I Googled the shit. Which one came first? Whatever it is that documentary was whoever wrote it, very good. I mean, you just you're like,
I enjoyed it, yeah.
You're like, wait a minute, maybe maybe she see ghosts. Like Chinese, right? Chinese.
She possessed.
Possess. This is a ghost man. Right. Then
People call her name, she turned around and kind of
that's right.
slap.
Because she really looked like she doing something or scolding people.
Yeah, like in a trance.
Then she see little boy. She see little boy.
That's give me goosebumps.
I think you also frightened, right? Hey, if your girlfriend come out do like that, how you leave her there? I'm like, baby, I'm going off. Bye.
Sorry, don't tell me. Okay. So since we're talking about Netflix, right? Obviously we had some Malaysian friends, stand-up comedians who had their own specials on Netflix.
I don't watch them.
Oh, you don't watch them?
Yeah. I had no choice because Jason invited me. Okay, watched twice, the before, during the take one, after.
Right.
Yeah, okay lah.
Oh, so you went lah. Okay.
No choice.
But did you catch all of our Malaysian Netflix specials? Your fellow stand-up comedians?
There's only 3.
So Kavin and Harith lah, right? Kavin, Harith and Jason Leong lah, right?
Yes, correct.
So you saw all of them then?
Well, there will be a 4th one.
Oh.
I cannot say anything yet.
You heard it first here. Okay. All right, well, we look forward to it, whatever it is that you just mentioned.
Yes, my OnlyFans Netflix. I eat Malaysian fruit and drip all over.
Oh, wow. All right. It's time to move on then. What have you been watching, Lucas?
I've not been watching much, but I've been listening in the corner while producer watches.
Yeah.
So she's watching this show called The Bold Type.
Yeah, that's quite good.
The Bold Type is quite insufferable for me. I'm like, oh my God, this show is like, I roll my eyes
again.
a million times.
Insufferable.
It's damn insufferable. It's basically a modern woke version of Sex in the City.
Okay.
Yes,
It's
but
evolved
better.
Sex in the City with people who are all woke, all fighting for it's like a bunch of girlfriends, all fighting for feminist rights,
Right.
all fighting, all the guys, all bastards again,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God, this is like empowerment. I'm like, wow, and it's all in a magazine called what? Scarlet magazine.
Oh.
Okay, so basically there's 4 seasons of this shit. I think producer's gonna finish already.
Oh, okay.
That's how fast. Yeah.
Do you mean there's no season 5?
No season
I mean,
5.
like Emily in Paris was supposed to be the sex. This is the best part. My daughter asked me, so what is Emily in Paris about? I said, well, she's American. She went to Paris, cannot speak French. And yeah, she's a slut. Yeah, because she sleeps with every guy that chases her. I'm like, your kerang doesn't have to be open all the time.
I will say though that this one, The Bold Type, is much better than Emily in Paris. I will say this, definitely.
Okay.
But for me, I cannot sit through it. I cannot watch it because I'm like, it's so like girl, like Sex in the City. It's like. It's as if they really took the plot and then they modernized everything, and they have a Mr. Big character kind of also. There's one who's really like Carrie, really like Samantha. I'm like,
it's like everybody. The thing is, everybody try to model Sex in the City. People should model Golden Girls. I think.
Golden Girls.
I mean, bring back comedy that really can make you laugh.
Auntie, you've just aged yourself. Golden Girls.
Oh, but what comedies from that era would you bring back? I mean, besides Golden Girls.
Okay, let's talk about way back because I'm not shy about telling everybody my age. Huxtable.
Oh, I don't even know that. Huxtable, I don't know that. I know Cheers, but I don't know.
Okay, around that time also.
Frasier.
Frasier. Frasier actually is very good. I would bring back Scrubs is a little bit more modern.
Later.
I would bring back which I think they tried. The one with the anchor woman one. Murphy.
Oh, it's oh my God, what's her name?
Murphy Brown? No?
Murphy Brown.
Murphy Brown.
Oh.
Is it
Murphy Brown. Murphy Brown.
We lost all of our listeners because they're all 20 years
Okay,
old. They don't
Friends,
know.
Friends coming back. You cannot.
I don't know about that, man.
Yeah, Friends.
What do you mean you don't know about that?
Starting to shoot. Starting. You cannot say. You cannot say.
Never
bad
say
thing
never
about Friends.
Yeah.
You cannot.
Friends was.
I don't know
And
how
I think
it'll translate.
Frasier is coming back too.
Fucker, like, not
because
dead yet.
you know why they realize that all the old people like me don't go out anymore. So You need to watch, man.
Kelsey Grammer haven't died yet.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, we can bring him back.
No, but okay, speaking of shows from the era, I've been watching this show on HBO Go called Made for Love. It's a new series.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to explain it the best way I can. It's quite,
Alright.
It's kind of sci-fi, but it's like a romantic comedy, right? So this guy, he's like a tech mogul, and he wants to create this new product where it's chips inserted into your brain. So let's say
I'm in.
Yeah, so let's say, right, it's called Made for Love. So like they want to sell it to couples, right? And once you have this chip in your brain, you'll be a perfect couple. You will not have any miscommunication, no misunderstandings. You just know what the other person is thinking, right? So the girl that stars in it is Kristen Milioti. She was in How I Met Your Mother. She was the mother. The mother. And then her father is Ray Romano. From Everybody Loves Raymond.
Okay, I will watch that.
Yeah, and he plays a role that is really, really different from how we've all seen
him with Raymond.
Yeah, with Raymond, yeah.
You see, the thing is, a lot of people have realized that stand-up comedians are actually better actors than actors. And we can actually make sitcom. So I'm always very happy with like our international comedians getting spot, like Gina Yashere finally having Bob Love Abishola in the US. You know, I mean, she's one of the writers and also creators, you know, and I think Malaysia should follow suit. They should stop putting people who cannot do comedy on screen for their sitcom and actually put people who can do comedy on sitcom.
I agree. I think it's very much of a craft that not everybody gets, right? I think comedy is so hard to do. Yeah, agreed. And so go check out Made for Love. It's on HBO Go.
That being said, I cancelled my Prime subscription.
Very good.
I might look into the HBO Go. Did they have the free first month thing?
So they make you subscribe.
They make you
for
subscribe
3 months.
What
first.
the shit?
And it's like $89.90. You pay
Really?
once.
What the hell?
I just download on torrent.
Yeah, you can do that.
I don't appreciate being bullied by these sites.
Disney Plus was Wonder Vision. Oh my god!
Have you been watching that?
Yes, I was like, I think it was the best thing that came out from Marvel.
Right.
The Wonder Vision series.
And everybody's talking about the Falcon and Winter Soldier now.
Yeah, that one. Okay, because I really like people like Jantan, like Bucky.
Sebastian Stan, right?
Yes.
What a good-looking man.
Oh my God. It's like every angle, you know.
Yeah, such a sexy man.
Yeah.
I mean, if I were a woman, bro, Sebastian.
Him or Bradley Cooper?
Him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Bradley Cooper is a bit too up himself.
He's hot and he knows it.
Yeah, The Perfect Man is hot, but like Tom Hardy, like that.
Aloof a bit.
But internally, internally they are ruined and need to be peaceful.
Yeah, but and Sebastian Stan has that. He pulls off the whole like the moody, brooding look so well.
Emo. Bradley Cooper is like just after the Lady Gaga thing, I'm like no need
already. You don't like a Korean guys, huh?
No, I've never dated. Okay, only once I dated Chinese.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, although there was this one Korean movie.
Okay.
The series on Netflix one. It's Chronicles. It was like the Game of Thrones of Korean.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was this Chronicles or something. I cannot. If you check, you will know.
Okay.
Chronicles of I don't know. So he is this baron who secretly is also subhuman.
Oh.
His blood is blue.
Oh.
Blood is blue.
Or blue or purple.
You gotta go doctor, man. Fuck.
Yeah. No, when they cut him, his blood is blue. So apparently he's this subspecies of humans who have extra strength, extra ability, like
Two
a
dicks.
mutant but no mutant, that kind of thing. So he wasn't like your typical K-pop, like,
Yeah.
And I also like the guy from Sense8.
Sense8.
The cop.
Is that a Korean show?
No.
Sense8
is a drama.
It's from the people who made Matrix, from the Dead Brothers.
Wachowski brothers.
Wachowski brothers. So that was interesting. So that's another one like Sense8 if you want to broaden your perspective on,
Okay.
So speaking of Korean one, producer also watched this called Vincenzo. So it's a Italian speaking Korean
No
handsome
way.
man. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So, but he's in a Korean show.
It's a Korean show, but he speaks Italian to the mafia. So I don't know a lot about it. Producer watched most of it, and I went out. I think I went to gym, and apparently it's a comedy. It's quite funny. So okay, maybe.
So did you watch it?
I didn't watch it.
You never come home and eat your meal prep and watch it.
Producer, how was Vincenzo? It's okay only.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay lah.
If you like Korean boys who speak Italian, then yeah.
No, you all must get to your abingness and see Yin Yang Master.
Oh my god! I saw that. I was like,
I was like 5 minutes into that. I cannot
is
see.
it going to be like Wu Assassins again?
Yeah, and then best part, my daughter was, why not? It's your people. I like, close it now. Change.
Okay. All right, that's good. A lot of recommendations from this episode this week. That wraps up Ada Suka, Tada Suka. Okay, we are at the last segment right now of this episode. It's called You Can't Do It with No Duit. Now, this is where we talk about money and the other sex. Well, we kind of already talked about the other sex just now, Sebastian Stan and all that.
Wow.
But we'll start with the money thing. Lucas, I will...
So how much money do you make every month after taxes? Let's don't talk about comedy. Comedy is boring. Let's talk about your Suyok business.
Well, I sell my cereal about 100 ringgit per kg. The nasi lemak goes for 28 ringgit for a packet.
Yep.
So on good days, it depends lah. If I get, let's say, 10 orders for a week, you all know how to calculate that.
I know doesn't know his maths very bad.
Chinese New Year, we managed to hit how many? 53 kgs.
53 kilos of Suyok.
Yes.
Damn.
I had to make around
shit?
4 days. I had to.
Your oven must be crying, man.
Yeah, we literally had to tell people I cannot because there was no more belly. I think I was the last
pigs
one.
are all gone.
Seriously, wherever you go, those 1 week before Chinese New Year, no more belly. I got from 2 suppliers.
Wow.
Oh, that's great, man. And I mean, it's still ongoing, right? You're still doing
Whenever there's festivities, then I'll post because people know I don't do every week because sometimes like this one I'm in Ramadan,
Yeah.
But then even this week I have one order because like someone's birthday. So the nice part is because I've been doing it for a year, so people actually find me. So like my numbers out there, I know it's not very safe because sometimes you get creepy guys that order from Ipoh. Like Ipoh don't have man. How to order then.
Complete with the voice.
Oh my god, that's so funny. Okay, but we want to know as well, right? How much do you spend on clothes and fashion in a month? Would you say? I mean, ballpark figure.
Well, the thing is, there's like for the longest time we don't dress up to go out.
Yeah.
There's no like occasion. It's not like you go, you finish show 12 o'clock, mama switch off light already. Like just and after Juke Factory, I'm like hitting halfway, then switch off light, like go home. Then you go Bangsa, the load shop closing.
Correct.
I don't know where to go.
Pre-COVID lah. Let's say pre-COVID, right?
I buy from certain brands online because again, the clothes here don't have my size. And when they do have my size, it's very auntie clothes. So I want clothes that show off my asset lah. So there are a few brands like Boho, like there's another one now, SHEIN.
Yeah, Shane.
Everybody is
Every
shopping
girl
there.
shops there.
Every girl. No, because the prices are ridiculous. I'm like, you sure no? It's like you sure no $9 US. Okay.
Yeah.
Which is kind of sad because there are good clothes like I like H&M only because they do have XL sizes and funnily enough I can fit. But I think they have a plus size in, if I'm not mistaken, in town. There's a plus size range over at H&M in Avenue K.
Right.
The main
So if you want basics and okay, I will go there. Rarely will I go to like. Because anything above 100 plus is like, I might as well just buy online. But online, they also have styles that, like you see the skinny beachwear, and you're like, I want that one. That one. Then you go online, sure got one. Maybe a bit different, but you're like, why? She wear rubber band dress. Why? I cannot wear
rubber band dress.
At one time, every girl is wearing the rubber band dress.
Herf Leger bandage dress.
Bandage dress. Like that lah.
Okay. And what would you say is the most you've ever spent on a single piece of clothing? I mean, it could be clothes or shoes or a handbag. You know,
usually my costume costs a lot. The most expensive thing was a wig for 2,000 ringgit.
Damn.
What
Yes.
the hell?
Yes. I think the most expensive thing was also another beautiful dress by a Thai designer called Narong, but he gave it to me as a gift.
Oh, nice.
I think that dress would have cost about 8K or something
8
because it was
grand.
lace and intricate.
Wow.
Right. So I think with if you're talking about the most expensive piece of clothing, I used to buy like DKNY. Oh my God, that's how long it is.
Wow.
No more already the brand.
Donna
No.
Karen.
Shout out Donna Karen.
Karen, DKNY. But after a while, then you realize as long as you know how to pull those clothes off, they actually look good.
Yeah.
You know, and if your attitude follows, men don't really care lah about fashion. They just want to take everything off. If they care, you know, it means it's a sister.
It's a sister.
Men don't
Oh my
care you're
God.
wearing Dolce & Gabbana.
That makes me feel because we host this podcast called.
I guess we are sisters now.
I
lah.
guess so, bro. Okay, that's great. I think that's a great note to end on, right? Like, look, we always end with us going around a table and
Yes.
talking about our latest purchase. You know,
Okay.
it can be anything.
Yeah, what you spend your money on
hard-earned
in the
money.
last week, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
last
last
week.
All right, so I bought something very adulting. I bought vacuum bags. So those bags which are like Ziplocs,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
they have the thing you can squeeze down.
It squeeze the air out.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I bought those, man. So gone are the days
I check my one. You continue.
gone are the days that I buy shoes and like happening stuff. I
Yeah.
buy vacuum bags
Storage solutions.
to store like pillows and like
Yeah,
bed sheets, and so that I can make space
Yeah.
to hopefully to have another second studio maybe
Ooh.
inside the podcast living room.
Yeah.
We have the podcast studio room.
So we're moving from the living room into the room.
So you don't
pretty
disturb
much- Yeah, 'cause
don't
we
disturb people.
Yeah, correct. You know,
Yeah.
because sometimes we can be very loud.
Yeah.
For me, what did I purchase?
House
Actually,
stuff.
I purchased a new microphone. Actually,
Huh?
so
For what?
You know,
actually, you're quite good at you for all these.
yeah,
things.
because for the past week, right, I've been doing all these Zoom
Zoom calls,
interviews, right, and I've just been using my phone.
Wow, no good,
earphones. Yeah, it's horrible, right? It's so bad. So I see this Zoom interview thing going on
Yep.
for a while. So
Okay.
actually, I just
What did
purchased
you
a USB mic. It's a Music Bliss, obviously.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
I bought a ATR 2100X. It's a USB mic lah from
Audio Technica, is it?
Yeah. So
okay,
it was
nice.
one of the more recommended USB mics.
Yeah,
of course.
yeah.
You know, XLR is always better.
Which doesn't cost $1,000 lah.
Yeah,
basically.
exactly. Yeah, it was a good deal. It was on sale. So
Good one. Yeah, okay.
Joanne?
What do you buy?
I try to buy microphones, but then I always buy the wrong type, and then I have to go to people like Kavi and say, "Hey, Kavi, now, you know."
Macam man ni another microphone.
Like how do I do this now? What my most recent is 4XL baju kurung.
Oh,
Because for the Ramadan, I
right, I
realized I have no
see.
more, but I've got only 2 like baju kebaya. I don't know whether I can fit them now, but I need to last for 3 weeks, so
Yeah,
I
yeah.
need more.
Sure
Yes.
can one lah.
So you need to wear. I mean, you're gonna be wearing your baju kurung every day at the bazaar.
Not lah, weekends only.
Okay.
Weekday like normal lah.
Yeah.
So I need to buy more. So I'm testing this shop lah.
Yeah, that's nice. A lot of guys appreciate the baju kurung. You know.
I'm sure they do.
Got tutup or not? Tutup.
Got to have to
Have to tutup.
have
Okay.
to.
Okay.
All rats are all safe with us.
All right, man. There you have it. And this was episode. I don't even remember what number. 66. I think. Yeah. And
Aish.
Joanne, thank you so much for coming on today.
Oh, it's been an experience.
We hope you had fun. As much fun as we have. Can you please look at this camera over there and
Yes.
plug yourself and tell people where they can find you, when your next show is, all that good stuff. Yeah.
If you want to information about my show, so just follow my Instagram, Joanne Kam Poh Poh. That's JoanneKam and POH. You can go to my Joanne Kam Comedy Facebook page, but most importantly, come and see me in Publika for the Pasar Ramadan.
Yeah, that's
No
right.
pork, no pork, guys.
No pork.
No pork.
Rendang.
Halal.
Halal.
Halal. I will be covering up as well, so will
I
be
will.
halal.
All right. There you have it. Please go and follow us on Instagram. It's at the Fashion Week Podcast. You can listen to us on any streaming podcast platform.
Yeah, or you can check us out on YouTube. It's the Fashion Week Podcast. You don't really have to type podcast anymore because we're that popular. We pop up on the first page now. Thank God. So give us a like, give us a subscribe. Yeah. Like, subscribe, because you know why?
Yeah.
50% of people watching this
Is not subscribed.
you motherfuckers. Okay, go and subscribe.
Yeah.
It doesn't cost anything, okay?
Yeah.
But it makes us look better.
Also, the like is by algorithm. Huh?
Yeah, man,
thank
please,
you.
please share also. Share and save.
I'm Arnold.
I'm Lucas.
We'll see you next week. Thank you.
The Fashion Week. The Fashion